problems based on sum of nTerms of an AP when first and last terms are given. So, first term denoted by A and the last term denoted by L. So, sum of n terms will be given by means of S of n is equals to n by 2 into A plus L. So, we are going to perform few problems based upon S of n in an advanced level. Then now the problem is of find the sum of all even numbers that are between 1 and 75. So, here the problem starts. Now, the problem is of you have to find out the sum of all the even numbers that are between 1 and as well as 75. Solution starts now. So, here as per problem, the even numbers that are between 1 and 75 are of. So, here the least even number is of 2 and the greatest even number, that is between 1 and 75, is of 74. 2 is the least even number, then the next succeeding the even number is of 4. So, next succeeding even natural number will be of 6, then the next succeeding number will be of 8 and so on. So, here 75 is an odd number, then preceding to it the even is of 74. So, here since the last digit in 74 is of 4, the 4 is divisible by means of 2, therefore, entire number that is 74 is also divisible by 2. So, here therefore, these are only the even numbers which are between 1 and as well as 75. So, between 1 and as well as 75. So, these are only the even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 dash dash until 74 are the even numbers which are between 1 and 75. So, in which the first term is of 2, the second term is of 4, the third term 6 and the fourth term is of 8. Then let us suppose the 74 as the nth term. So, here so that implies 2, 4, 6, 8 dash 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 up to 74, in which we supposed T1 as 2 and T2 second term as 4, third term as 6 and fourth term as 8, and we supposed nth term as 74. So, here let T1 as 2, T2 as 4 and T3 as 6 and Tn as 74. But the common difference D. So, here let us find out the difference between the two consecutive terms, that is T1 and T2. So, here the difference of first two terms is of T2 minus T1, then that equals to T2 is of 4 minus T1 is of 2. So, that equals to 4 minus 2 is of 2. Similarly, let us find out the common difference of next two terms, that is T2 and as well as T3. So, T3 minus T2 is given by means of T3, the third term is of 6 minus, so second term is of 4, 6 minus 4 is given by means of 2. When we observe the right hand sides of this difference, so it is of similar. So, here they are of each 2. So, therefore, the difference is common throughout the series. So, therefore, common difference is given by means of So common difference denoted by means of D is given by means of 2. So here we got A as, that is the first term, let us suppose it as A is equals to, the first term is of 2 and the difference, that is common difference, is of 2 again. Since the difference is common throughout the series, therefore the given series is of arithmetic progression. So here, since the difference between any two consecutive numbers is same and of 2, hence the series or the sequence is in arithmetic progression. So here AP stands for the arithmetic progression. Then now, since it is in arithmetic progression, so here as per the series, the nth term, that is the last term, is given by means of 74. So here the nth term of the series is of 74, so which is nothing but the last term. So here we can write it as the last term of the series or sequence. So last term of series is equals to Tn, which is denoted by means of L, the last term, equals to 74. So here, since Tn is of 74, but we know that nth term is given by means of, nth term is nothing but the general term. So general term of an AP, that is arithmetic progression, Tn is given by means of the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. Then now, based upon this formula, so here nth term, so here but nth term Tn is given by means of 74 as per the problem. Then now A, so here we got A value as 2 and D as 2. So here A equals to 2 and as well as D is also of 2. Let us replace these values in the Tn, that is the general term. So here Tn is of 74 is equals to A is of 2 plus n is unknown. So here there are of not decidable number of terms are between 1 and 75 of even. So here let us find out the n, that is number of even numbers between 1 and 75. So here into the D value is again 2. So 74 is equals to 2 plus, so here the entire bracket must be multiplied with this 2. So 2 must be multiplied with, first of all with the n, then later with 1, then later. So the next logical step will be of 2 into n is of 2n, that is of positive, plus into minus is minus, 2 ones is of 2. Here further simplification on the right hand side, this 2 is of negative and this 2 is of positive, plus 2 and minus 2 will be gets cancelled. So by interchanging, so here we got the next logical step as 74 equals to positive 2n. So here it is of 2n, that is 2n equals to 74 by interchanging the RHS and LHS at the same time. So there won't be any sort of changes in their signs when both LHS and RHS totally are interchanged. Then now in order to find out n value, so n is equals to 74. So here between 2 and n there is of into symbol. So into 2, I mean when it is transposed over to the right hand side, so here into the multiplication becomes here division. So here therefore here divide by 2. So here which is in the numerator, that is 2, will come in the denominator space, overall divide by 2. By further simplification, 2 ones in the denominator, and whereas in the numerator 2 3s is of 6, 1 is left over, that is 14, 2 7s is of 14. So 37 by 1 is of 37. So in this manner we got n. So here n is equals to 37. N indicates the number of even numbers which are between, so 1 and 75 are of 37 numbers. 37 even numbers, natural numbers, are between 1 and as well as 75. So in this manner we got, so n is equals to 37. There are of 37 even natural numbers between 1 and 75. So we have to find out the sum of 37. So here when first and the last term are given for us, sum of n terms equals to, formula is of n by 2 into first term plus last term, that is a plus l. So here we know the first term, that as A is of 2 and the last term L is of 74. So here we got n as 74. So here let us find out the sum of 74 terms. So 74 even numbers are there between 1 and 74. Let us find out the sum of 37 terms. There are 37 even natural numbers. Therefore, so here n must be replaced by means of at n is equals to, so n is equals to 37. Then now here A. So here as per the problem, A value is of 2 and the nth term. So here nth term is nothing but the last term. So here L value is of 74. So A value is of 2 and the last term L value is of 74, which can also be written as the nth term. Then now based upon these values, so we can find out the sum of 37 even natural numbers which are between 1 and as well as 75. So the next logical step will be of n replaced by means of 37 overall divided by 2, then bracket A is of 2, then now plus L, that is the last term which is denoted by the nth term, that is the general term, which is of 74. Then now here bracket close, then that implies, so 37 divided by 2, so bracket within bracket, so here 74 plus 2 is of 76. Then now by further simplification, this bracket indicates into numerator 76 and denominator 2 will be gets cancelled by means of 2. 2 ones in the denominator and 2 threes is of 6, 1 is left over, so 2 8s is of 16. So here that implies, so 37 must be multiplied with 38. So here 38 into 37, 7 8s are 8 7s is of 56, carry of 5. So here 7 3s 21, 21 plus 5 is of 26. So here space 3 8s is of 24, carry with 2. So 3 3s is of 9, 10 11. So here let us add up. So by adding up these two, so here we will be getting it as 6, 6 plus 4 is of 10, carry. So 2 plus 1 is of 3 plus 1 is of 4. So here it is of 1. 1406 is sum of 37 even natural numbers. So in this manner I got, therefore sum of 37 even natural numbers between 1 and 75 is of 1406. Hence sum of the 37 even natural numbers between 1 and 75 equals to 1406.